Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And as per our previous video, we have discussed about what is Tableau, what and demand of Tableau. Okay, all those things we have covered in my previous video. So those who have not seen that video, please go to that video. Okay, and as per plan, we will in this video we will discuss about about the Tableau user interface and the basic introduction of Tableau. Okay, so our first thing is to download the Tableau. How you can get the Tableau in your desktop, okay, or your laptop. So you have three options. Okay, so in order to install, you can just click on Tableau desktop download. Okay, so for this one you have to fill all those details, first name, last name, your email. You can put your Gmail ID also over here, and your phone number. You can put 000 10 times. Okay, and you can click on download free trial. For free trial you will get this 14-day trial. Okay, and second option is for students only. So it is giving Tableau for students. Okay, okay, for this one you will get it free of cost, this one. But for this you have to provide your college ID and all the details, and it will verify and provide you the Tableau software in free, and there is no limited period for this one. Third option is Tableau public. Okay, this one. So in my scenario, I am using this Tableau public because it give you all the options, and there is no limited period, no limited thing, and you can just cope up with this thing. Okay, and so now let's start with the user interface of Tableau. Okay, okay, so this is the Tableau public. Over here if you see, we have all this learning material of Tableau, like get started with Tableau public, watch how to videos means it is saying how you can go through with this Tableau thing. Okay, we have sample data sets also in order to do some exercise like creating chart, or you want to get some data for free, it will give you sample data sets also. Okay, and through Tableau public you can connect with the Tableau public community, in which you can create a profile and also upload your dashboards over there. Okay, so we will go through that thing after. Okay, so now let's see how much data source we can connect on Tableau public only. So we have Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, PDF file, spatial file, and statistical file. Okay, we have server options also, and these are the server options we have. So in Tableau public we have limited options. Okay, we limited data source options, but in Tableau desktop you have lot of options like Databricks, SQL, MySQL, every options you have in Tableau desktop. Okay, but if you are a student, if you are new to Tableau, you can just download this version Tableau public, and you can just start with this thing. So if you see over here, we have file option. Okay, in which we can create new. Okay, you can open any of the Tableau or dashboard which you have created earlier. Okay, and we have this option open for from Tableau public, like I told you before, right? And we have the Tableau public community profile also, in which you can open from there also. Okay, and these are the thing, you can manage your profile from here also. Okay, now if I click on this Microsoft Excel, okay, so it will give you some option. If you have some sample data sets, like I downloaded these data sets, so if I click on this thing, okay, and click on open, so now if you see, we have only sheet 1 there, and it has taken sheet 1, and we have the data over here. Okay, so this pan, this thing is called data source span. Okay, and we have this thing is called as metadata. Okay, so these are the metadata, and in every interview, interviewer asked about what is metadata and what is data source span. Okay, so let's go through on this thing, what is metadata source. Okay, so over here if you see, like we have Excel in which we have the data in Excel format. Now Tableau has taken that data and we have the data in this format right now. Okay, so if you go through it, so we have all those data. Okay, so what we can do over here in this metadata. Okay, so now if you click on this thing, you can rename it. Okay, if you want to rename any column name, you can rename it. You can also reset the name. Suppose if you have rename and you want to change it back to the normal name, it will reset. You can copy the values, you can hide that column, you can create calculated field from this column, you can create groups or bins. Okay, and also it will describe. If I click on describe, it will show you the role, the type, the column, and the remote type, and what is default aggregation and status. Okay, so these all are the options which we have in this thing. Okay, so these all the functions which we can do in this metadata. Also, suppose if we have thousand of rows. Okay, now it is currently showing 100 of rows, right? If I click 0 more, and it will become 1000. If I click on this one, now it is showing 1000 rows. Okay, so likewise you can, like if you have 6235 rows, right, and we are currently seeing only 100 rows. Okay, we have the setting option over here. If you see, so we can sort this thing in data source order, A to Z ascending order. These are the sorting as per table or something. Okay, and this will collapse thing. Now we have the filter option also over here, if you see, right? And if I click on add, suppose we have Netflix title, and just okay, just suppose we have F2 and we have this type of options over here. Now click on this thing, and we want to show only movie. Click on OK. Now if you see, it has filtered out all the movie thing. Only movie options we can see in this pan. Okay, so this is also one of the functionality which Tableau offer. What it will do, it will just improve your performance, improve the performance of the dashboard. Okay, because you need limited data only, right? So we have to put the filter over here, and in order to remove that filter, just go in this one, click on edit, click on this one and remove it. Okay, and click on OK. Now if you see, suppose we have one more sheet over here, sheet 2. Okay, and we want some data from there also. So what we can do, we can like grab it, put it over here. Okay, you can see, right? And this will create a join function. It is saying relationship sheet 1 to sheet 11. This relationship has no matching fields. Okay, edit the relationship to select matching fields. Now click on this one, click on edit relationship. If you see, it is not selected any field. Suppose if I select the field Netflix title and Netflix title. Okay, now if you see, we have joined this one. Now both the sheets have joined. So it is just an example, and you know that we have only sheet 1 there. It is just an example for you. Okay, and if you just hover over here on this line, okay, so you can see the relationship between and also you can create more than one relationships also, add more field like this one. Okay, So just remove this one. In order to remove, you can remove this one from this arrow and remove. Okay, and this one is the title of your data source. Okay, you can also rename it, like if I just put Netflix titles. Okay, so this is looking good, right? So we can rename this also. And this option, can give you the option to create, add new data source also. Okay, so in real time picture, you have multiple data sources options. Okay, and you have to connect with multiple data source. So this option will uh, can give you better chances to improve the performance of the dashboard also. uh, Also uh, it will be a shortcut for you also. Also you can go through our data also, and you have this new data source option over here. Okay, now, so we have completed this data source pan option. Okay, so now we will go to worksheet. Okay, so this is the worksheet in Tableau. So don't confuse with the worksheet dashboard. Okay, these both are two different things. This is worksheet. Okay, this is worksheet, and this four square is a dashboard. Okay, and this is a story. See, in most of the companies, we only use dashboards. Okay, this story function is very limited. Okay, so it is not much of the use, but uh, dashboard is mostly used in all the companies. Okay, so you cannot directly create the dashboard. If I click on this dashboard, it is asking for sheets. Okay, so you have to create the chart, the tabular format, or anything with the sheets thing. Okay, so then only you can create a dashboard. So in order to create a dashboard, you have to prepare the sheets. Now if I click on the sheet one, if you see over here, okay, we have all the table details over here now. Okay, so if you see this F10, F11, all those options are currently here. So what is Tableau doing with the data is, suppose we have all the date functions. Okay, date function, we have name, we have type, all those things which is come under dimension. Okay, dimension. And measure values is like your order quantity, your profit, your sales, your net quantity, all those things come under measure. Okay, so these, so Tableau do segregation like this. Okay, all those alphabetical or date time, like these things will come under dimension. All those things which can be measure, like profit, sales, discount, all those things will come under measure. This is also one of the question asked in interview. Okay, now these are the shelf. Okay, this is called pages shelf, this is called filter shelf, this is called mark shelf, column shelf, row shelf. Okay, so these five, okay, this five shelf is very helpful. Mostly this row, column, filter shelf, mark shelf. Pages shelf is very rarely used. Okay, most used function shelf are filter shelf, mark shelf, column shelf, row shelf. Oh, okay, so now over here, if you see these options, okay, so it is a save function. It will add a new data source option. It will new worksheet. Okay, it will duplicate, like if you create any chart or something, it will duplicate thing. So, and this option, like suppose if I click on this one and this one. Okay, and I want to remove it in one go, so this function came into picture. Okay, it will clear the sheet just by clicking. Okay, this function I have taken this thing and I want to show this thing like horizontal, so you can click on this thing, right? And this is also majorly used function. This is the short function, a to z, z to a. Okay, this is highlight function. If you want to highlight anything based on the dimension or measure, it will highlight based on clicking. Okay, this function is a group function. If you want to group anything, like if you have multiple uh, products, okay, multiple products you have, and you want to group each product into different category, so then you can use this grouping thing. This is a label, show mark label. Suppose if I created this one, okay, and so currently if you see, we cannot see any label over here, right? No label is showing. So if we click on this one, it will show you the labels like this. Okay, what is this thing? This will fix your axis. These are the axes. Okay, it will fix all the axes. And what are this is also majorly used function. These are the views: standard, fit width, fit height, entire view. So these are all the functions which we have in the sheet function, in the sheet also, in dashboard also. And this is majorly used thing in Tableau while creating any dashboard or any sheets. Okay, now what is this? This is show and hide card. Okay, suppose you want to show anything uh, based on any parameter. Okay, so it will came into picture. Now this is the presentation mode. So if you click on this one, it will show you the complete sheet only. It will not show you any shelf. Okay, and how you can go back? You can click on this exit presentation mode. Okay, so this is how a sheet can be prepared, and these are all the functions. Okay, you got it right. Now in show me, we have different type of options to create the chart. Now you can see it is a tabular view. You can see also the naming convention over here, and what are the things we need to create any chart. Okay, so all those things you can see. We have heat map also, we have tree map, we have stack bar chart, we have bar chart, we have pie chart. Okay, all those things we have. Bubble chart, pack bubble chart. Okay, so all those chart we have over here also. Okay, and it will also very helpful in order to create any chart. Okay, so for beginner people, you can use these things. Okay, it will create easily. And some chart which is not present over here is like your donut chart. Okay, you cannot see donut chart over here. So all those chart, and dual axis chart also. Okay, so all those chart we will go through in our next video. Okay, so this is the Tableau basic introduction video, in which we have gone through how to download the Tableau. We have discussed about the three options: the Tableau desktop option, free trial, 14 days of free trial. We have Tableau for students. The students which are in college currently, they can get the Tableau for free, but just putting their card number and their college details. Third option is Tableau public, and this is the Tableau public which we are going through. Okay, and we have discussed about the metadata, we have discussed about the data source span, how to connect with the data. Okay, and what are the filter functions over here, and we have discussed about the sheet. We have discussed about sheet, dashboard, and story differentiation. Okay, so now in our next video we will go through in preparation of a complete sheet with different charts. Okay, and in, also in that video we will discuss about how to create a calculated field and apply that field on our chart. Okay, so all those things we will discuss in our next video. And if you have any confusion regarding today what we have discussed, okay, just comment out that what the questions you have currently, and we will discuss in our next video. Okay, so thank you and bye.